Hello,
Hi.
welcome back to Caravan Chit Chat. We've got a bit of an announcement to make, haven't we? You may have seen a couple of weeks ago when we were away with friends in Cambridgeshire. We said it'll be should be the last trip in this caravan, and it was. We actually had a caravan on order, didn't we?
Yep.
We ordered a brand new Bailey Alicanto Grande Porto, exactly the same as the one we were kindly loaned by Bailey. We've sort of been thinking on and off, haven't we? Like, are we doing the right thing? Do we want to continue? You know, like, should we get into another start of a whole new, the whole new sort of finance of a new caravan? Yeah, and we decided for a while, we thought about that for a while, didn't we? And decided, yes, we'll go for it. And then as time's gone on, the caravan was delayed anyway, and that sort of led us to think, didn't it, really?
Time to think is a dangerous thing.
Time to think. So what that's kind of done now is made us consider what we're going to do. So as of next Saturday, we're saying goodbye to the caravan, and for the foreseeable future, goodbye to caravan in full stop. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, we've decided after a lot of deliberation to have a bit of a break.
Yeah, I think we need a bit of a break from caravan, and we've done it. Well, we've done it ever since 2016, haven't we? When we got our first caravan. We've got newer caravans. We had the year of having a motorhome, and we've just done it to death, haven't we? We've absolutely done it to death. You'll all see how often we do go away when we do have a caravan. This year as well, we've been away so much, and to be honest, we're just getting a bit fed up of it, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit bored, a little bit, it's a bit samey. The same, obviously, way of holidaying every time. And yeah, we just decided that we'd actually like to try some different things.
Yeah.
Static caravans, Airbnbs, hotels,
lodges with hot tubs, all that sort of thing.
Just all kinds of different stuff. We've booked to go to Turkey next year, so that's going to be quite a big thing for us to go abroad, which we haven't done.
We've never actually, apart from a caravan trip to France. Excuse the loud motorbike going past. Apart from we live on a very busy road. Apart from the trip to France we done back in 2017, we've never actually been abroad together, and which is mad. We've been married for 6 years. We never had a honeymoon because we had a honeymoon booked, but the opportunity came up to buy our house. So we ditched the honeymoon and decided to, get on the property ladder, which was the right move. Next year we booked a very nice, all-inclusive 10-day holiday to Turkey. And we do like static holidays and lodges and all that. We have had a couple of them over the last few years. And I don't know what it is really. I for a little while has been thinking that not that there's a massive amount of setting up with a caravan, but the setting up that there is, I've found it becoming more and more of a chore, and kind of putting a bit of a spoiler on the holiday. And it's almost made me like, for like weekends, I just think I can't really be bothered to go away for the weekend, because the time we get in, the whole hassle. We live on a busy road, hooking it on the car, getting everything there, getting away. Then you're at site, setting up, then packing away, then trying to get it back on the driveway, emptying it out, and all the rest of it, for the sake of 2 or even 3 nights. It just is a bit of a chore, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it does sort of when you're driving home, you were really starting to sort of dread it, weren't you? Getting
Yeah.
back and trying to get it on the drive and
just think,
unpacking it all, and it was kind of like a bit of a dampener on the weekend, or
Yeah.
you know, the trip. And yeah, it might sound to some people nuts, like it just makes us sound lazy, but actually, you know, everyone's different, and that's what our experience is. And
I just think it's because
yeah.
we've done it so much.
Yeah, I think, you know, for the last 6 years we have done it, and we don't regret anything. We've loved it, and everyone we've told so far has been really shocked, that actually we're not going to have one anymore. But
they've also been very supportive and understand our reasons why.
Yeah.
You know, like we kind of like just want to
experience new things.
Yeah,
I think.
And a big reason is cost, because you know, we don't own the caravan. We're going to be honest with you. It's on finance, like a lot of people's are, and you know, we both earn, we both got good jobs, and you know, we wouldn't have it if we couldn't afford to have it. But then when you sit there and you work out what it's costing us a month and a year, and the kind of breaks that we want to have, how many of them we could have for less money than what we're paying out for this a year, and all we've got to do is chuck a case in the back of the car, go somewhere, unload, everything's all done for you. You've got endless amounts of hot water, showers. You haven't got to go to shower blocks or anything like that. You haven't got to empty a toilet out at the end of a trip. You know, we just want to have, like, literally sort of
a bit of an easy time.
Easy, you know, with the two dogs, just easy, chuck them in, away we go, nice and relaxed, and that's it, you know. And
like last night we went away for our anniversary to a hotel locally, and we took the dogs, and God, it was lovely, wasn't it?
So
and
easy.
It really cemented our decision. It was like, do you know what? We feel like we've had a whole weekend and we've really relaxed and had a break. And that was only one night in a hotel, but we felt so much more relaxed than a weekend in the van.
Definitely. I felt that was much more of an enjoyable experience than a lot of the time what it is in the caravan with the setting up and you know, and all the rest of it. And just I don't know, the last few trips, isn't it, really? We've just really started
sort of, like, fell out of love a little bit with it. And, I mean, like I say, we don't regret anything. We've met so many friends, and we've had such good experiences. You know, we've had lots of support from Bailey and Farnham's, our local dealer. They are absolutely amazing.
We obviously had to cancel the new caravan.
And we absolutely love them to bits.
Farnham's have been absolutely fantastic about it and understand the reasons why. And like Vicky said, the people we've met has made it, you know.
And they'll be friends for life.
Yeah,
you know? All our friends we've made will be friends for life.
And we've already spoke about ways we can meet up with people, even though we haven't got a caravan, you know. And it's like, we've met fantastic people. We've been on rallies. We've had, you know, we met up with people at the show. The whole thing, we've given us the opportunity to have Caravan Chit Chat as a channel, and all the vlogs we've done, and all the lovely comments, and
I don't think we're gonna stop the channel.
No,
either.
we're still gonna keep it open.
We'll still you know, do vlogs, and we're still do our trips and stuff, and
we're still gonna communicate.
At the end of the day, our channel's about us two and our experiences and what we're doing. It's not really about what outfit we're in, or, you know, what holiday we're in. It's like, it's just a bit of fun. And
whether we rename it, I don't know yet. We haven't really thought about that. But you know, it makes sense to not have Caravan Chit Chat if we're talking about being in a lodge.
We've talked about
a hotel,
you know, other names, and adventure chit chat, touring chit chat. You know, Rambling Richardson.
Stop the chit chat.
Stop the chit chat.
Shut the F up chit chat.
Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions for new names for us, you know, but at the end of the day, that's our identity, and we're not really worried about the name.
No.
Because we just, we still enjoy it, don't we? So
it's been a really hard decision, and we started talking about it sort of over the space of about a week, last weekend or the weekend before, maybe, I can't remember. Just you know, the pros and cons and what we could do instead. And it all come about as we got a week off in October and we couldn't really think about what we wanted to do with that week.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, shall we go there? Well, we've been to that site before. Well, shall we go there? Well, I've been to that site before. You know, and it's like, I was just thinking, do you know what? I'd just like to book a static holiday somewhere and just not have the hassle of it all and just...
And we really wanted to go back to Cornwall, but the thought of the drive and towing...
The tow,
for,
yeah.
you know, 9.5, 10 hours it takes us to get down there.
60 mile an hour, just
with the dogs, we have to stop obviously a couple of times at least, and it was taking us so long. And the thought of that, and it's like, well, actually, if we didn't tow, we could get there in 7 hours.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, then you start
and the
to
cost,
think
wasn't it?
the cost of fuel,
400 quid in fuel on
it's
our last Cornwall trip. 400 quid.
and actually, you know, we could get a static for that and pay a bit less in fuel and have an amazing time.
Yeah, so we've got a
and
static.
go where we want to go.
We've got a static, haven't we, with sea views. It's got veranda at the front and a covered veranda and a decking area at the side and barbecue, and it's luxury, really, really nice. And it's like, oh, it's just gonna be so great to just turn up there, you know. And when Vicky and I first got together, that's how our first few holidays were like that. So it's going to be really nice
we used to go in statics before we got our van, didn't we?
And we're going back to Love to Stay in September, aren't we? Like, for a long weekend.
And Helen and Jane, and
which is going to be, you know,
be lovely.
and we really, really loved that last year when we done that, and it was. Again, maybe even it sowed the seed then, you know.
Yeah, I think it did start to then.
Because we went to Devon last September in a static, because we were at a site that was static only, and we met some friends. And I said then, I said, God, this is so easy, isn't it? Like, literally just everything's done for us, everything's nice and clean. You know, it's just so easy. It was lovely. And as time's gone on, I just think that, you know, we've loved every second of Caravan.
Yeah, we have. And you know, we're so grateful for all the opportunities we've had and who we've met
and what it's given us. And I don't know. I just think we need a.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
It might normally me interrupting you.
No, and I was just gonna say, like, it might not be the end. Like, we might do it for a year and think, well, actually, we do miss the caravan and go and get another one. You know, it's not. It's never the end. Never say never.
Nothing's permanent, is it?
No.
That's what people forget, you know, without people saying, you can't get rid of your caravan. My mum.
Your mum, oh my God, your mum is devastated. And I don't know why.
But it's like, look,
she never went away in it or anything.
No. It's like, look, if we get rid of it and we really miss it, we'll just get another one next year or something, you know, like,
is it? You know, we discovered that with the motorhome.
that
was not permanent.
Nothing's permanent. It doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah, it's just life, isn't it? And we just feel like, well, actually, we've done that for 6 years. Let's do something else for a couple of years. Let's do something else after that. We've got a whole life ahead of us of different experiences, and you know, we've already talked about when we're later on in life, you know, when we're retired, we're definitely going to have a motorhome, we're definitely going to tour around Europe, all of that stuff. But it's always like, what do you do before you get to that point, you know? And there's just so much of a life and so much of a world out there that sometimes having a caravan, we felt a little bit restricted, and a little bit like in a box about what we could do.
Yeah, we always felt really that we always must use the caravan. You know, if we're having a holiday, it's got to be the caravan. And because
it's a waste if we don't use the caravan.
Yeah, if we had like a static holiday even, or a lodge holiday, we're sort of thinking, well, we've got a caravan sat at home.
Yeah, it almost felt a bit wrong.
And with getting the new one, that would have been even more, because obviously it costs more. So that pressure there would have been even more.
And there was a few other factors, like Aaron's company car. He wants to go for an electric vehicle, and obviously you wouldn't be able to tow with that. So that would mean getting another. Not the caravan we were going to get anyway. No, so that would mean getting a different car for me to use, perhaps, that could tow. You know, we want to move house in a year or so. Yeah. And it was like trying to accommodate a twin axle caravan. It was like, oh my God, and 2 cars. It was just It's, I'd like to get a on my net when my pickup lease ends. I'd like to get a hybrid or an electric car, you know. And at the moment, the it's just not there for the structure isn't there,
not
I guess,
for
to
towing,
tow.
not massively anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
Andrew Ditton's obviously been showing that what you can do towing a caravan with an electric car, which is great. But for us, the practicality of going to Cornwall and stopping halfway to charge up or whatever, it's just whereas if we did have an electric car and we went down to Cornwall and we needed to charge up on the way, well, you can park it in a normal space, and while we're walking the dogs or going into the toilet or whatever, the thing's charging up, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
there's a lot of factors, and we really have thought about it, obviously.
Lots and lots of little reasons why.
Yeah, it's not just a quick decision. We've really thought about it.
Countless little reasons why we feel like we need a bit of a break from it, and we've already had, I mean, even people on our road who we've told, and and they're like absolutely gobsmacked, because we're just like, this is like almost our identity, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And when people are trying to find the house, I'm like, oh, it's the one with the caravan.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to use that anymore.
Yeah.
No one else on this road's got one, and
yeah. And another factor is this year we've had gaps this year where, because we'd had stuff done in the house and stuff done on the outside the house and that we've sort of not gone away for like 3 or 4 weeks. And because obviously it's been a nice summer, and last year we had all decking put out in the back garden, we've actually spent quite a bit of time at home.
Yeah, this is the first year that we've actually really used our garden.
Yeah, and we've actually quite enjoyed it.
5 years,
haven't we?
Yeah,
we've actually quite enjoyed spending a bit of time at home.
Yeah.
And but people will say, well, you won't go away as much. We are intending to go away nearly as much as we do now. So we're going to try and do find sort of cheap Friday to Monday sort of holiday park static or Airbnb deals, that sort of thing, for 2 nights or whatever. We're going to do what we do and go away as often as we can, just do it differentely. That's what we're going to do. So it isn't like we're not going to go away as much. We're still going to have our sort of 3 or 4 weeks, 4 sort of longer holidays a year. And that's what we're going to do. And we're still going to go away. We're just going to do it completely different. But hopefully it's a little more easier and less sort of hassle, I guess,
So yeah, we've got a couple of things booked. We've got obviously Cornwall for October. We've got New Year. We're going to Devon still.
Yeah.
We've changed that from our touring pitch to a static.
Yeah, we were going to Cofton, an old regular haunt for us at around sort of Christmas, New Year time. And we changed it. They've had a dog-friendly static caravan available, really nice one, and we've changed it to that, and yes, it costs more, but we're not paying for the caravan between now and then. So it's sort of more than evens itself out, and
and
by the time you add the insurance and the service into it and all the rest
of it, it's crazy, like thousands of pounds a year. But and then we've got another week in March that we want to find somewhere with a hot tub, don't we?
Yeah, like a lodge or something like that, where we've got a hot tub. We normally go away over your birthday, don't we? So we're going to find that, and then
just a week sort of in the middle, and then we've got our turkey in September, so we'll have lots of different experiences to look forward to.
So there you go, a big bit of news. It's all changed, and we had told some people that we're getting the new caravan,
but now we're not.
And well, that's life, isn't it? Things change, and like we say, nothing's permanent. You can change your mind, you can do different things, and that's that. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And like I say, it might be that we think it's for the best and we don't ever get a caravan again for the rest of our lives, or 6 months time we could miss it so much that we end up getting another caravan again. Who knows? But we're just going to go with whatever, go with the flow.
And life is about that, isn't it? Just do what you want to do when you want to do it, and thankfully we can do what we want to do when we want to do it.
We do have, we don't have children.
Else to worry about.
We've only got 2 dogs. We both work full time, so we're able to do it. And
we've got a luxury in that sense that not a lot of people have. Like, it's only us 2 to worry about. So there are pros and cons to not having kids.
So that's it, guys. This may be the last vlog you see from us for a little while. I'll tell you very quickly, even the vlogging now, you know, you would have noticed that we haven't done many vlogs recently, and it's because you know, just when we've been going away, I don't know, it just hasn't really been top of the agenda to vlog, and it's like, well, we used to do that, so why aren't we doing that anymore, you know? And like, so again, the break is definitely needed, I think, you know. So, but what we'll do, we'll keep the channel open, we'll keep our social media open, we'll still be on there, we're still going to post pictures and on Instagram and Facebook. Don't go on Twitter as much now, but Instagram and Facebook, we're still going to be posting pictures of where we are and what we're doing, and we're still going to get involved and chat to people. So feel free to chat to us like you do and send us messages, or you know, interact with us in any way, you know. And well, hopefully we'll see you soon at some stage, you know, just in a different way. And we just want to say a huge thank you to everyone for all their support in the channel, and you know, the vlogs and all the lovely comments we've had. We've been so lucky that we've had so few negative comments, haven't we? Like on our vlogs, haven't we? You gonna cry?
No.
You actually crying?
No.
Vicky's crying. Vicky's crying. Yeah, we've had so few like negative comments, and it's been lovely, you know. It's been absolutely lovely, and you know, so thanks to everyone. Thanks to everyone, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see you when we see you, and we're still going to be there. Like I say, we're still going to be there. We ain't going anywhere. We just ain't going to have a caravan for a little while. Like I say, guys, I hope you all keep safe and well. Thank you to every one of you for everything, all the nice support and comments, and the times we've been seen on site and you've all come over to chat to us. Thank you. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Anything else to add?
No.
No?
No. Thanks.
Vicky's like, really wants to get rid of the caravan. She's crying. Right, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.